So in your course in PyTorch from Zero to Hero in SuperDataScience.com, you have a project at the end of your entire course. So all the kinds of things that we've talked about in this podcast episode, from the fundamental building blocks, tensors, to doing tensor operations, to creating neural network architectures, training those neural network models, doing the kinds of transfer learning and fine tuning that we've been talking about most recently. All of that is covered in your course. And then the final project at the end of the course involves building an image captioning system. And it uses the COCO dataset that you alluded to in your response a few minutes ago. So tell us about this project, so that people can get a sense of, why it's important to be doing these kinds of hands-on projects, these kinds of real world heavyweight projects when they're trying to learn something new like PyTorch.
Yeah. So when I started scripting out the whole course and start thinking about what is the end goal, why would somebody go through the whole process, I wanted them to feel that they accomplished something big and they have a project that they can put on the resume later on. And these days, everything is around text, everything is around simple Kaggle projects, which I don't have anything against, but a lot of people that are applying to my job, I can't figure out who is better than whom just by looking at the project, because in most cases it's the same resolution, it's the same type of the algorithm applied all over again. So I wanted them to feel a much bigger project and to have something interesting to work on. So when I started working on in general AI, the first course that I looked at, one of the first courses was CS 231N, I think, from Stanford, where Andrew Karpathy actually talked about his dissertation, which is image capturing system, and I wanted to actually bring back that kind of an old project to the people with new technologies. So we are applying all the things that we learn throughout the course to build parts of the system to one big algorithm that combines working with text, that combines working with images, and couple of loss functions working together to optimize multiple architectures together to achieve the same goal, which is something commonly done in the real world. And that's what I wanted to achieve. So we are starting from the basics, understanding the data set, processing it, to actually making predictions both on text and images.
Very nice. Yeah, it sounds like a great project. It's one I would love to do myself. Maybe I will be doing it in superdatascience.com soon. Now we have a great idea about the importance of projects. You talked there in your response about building portfolios. This is actually something that you do in the Super Data Science platform. So you regularly run labs live in the platform with people interactively to help them flesh out their portfolio for, for getting a job promotion, or for landing their first data science job. Tell us about these live labs that run in the platform and how that helps people build their portfolio.
Yeah, so we run every month a single lab or multiple, depending on if you just look at me as an instructor or multiple instructors. We have multiple labs, of course. The goal is basically really focused on a certain mini project that we can do in like an hour or two, and solve a specific task, learn about it, and go from there. That's basically the end goal of that lab. It can go from, okay, how to create a custom data set, what are all the techniques, like from the web scraping to collecting the data, buying the third-party data, and structuring it in a way that you can publish it, for example, on your own website or on the Hugging Face, for example, where I come always from the perspective of hiring manager, because at my company, I'm the one ultimately making decision who's going to join our team. So I saw a lot of portfolios, and I'm basically helping people around the world through SDS labs on how to achieve much better and more suitable portfolio projects that most hiring managers would be happy to see. Basically that.